Obviously, this is an important day for the women and girls of Mississippi. Today, I will be signing Senate Bill 2536, the Mississippi Fairness Act. This important piece of legislation will ensure that young girls in Mississippi have a fair, level playing field in public school sports. Now, I never would have envisioned on Inauguration Day 2020 that we would be here this morning. In fact, I never envisioned on Inauguration Day 2021 that we would be here this morning. But for the fact that President Biden, as one of his first initiatives, sat down and signed an executive order which, in my view, encourages transgenderism amongst our young people. But for that fact, we wouldn't be here today. This was one of the first things that President Biden chose to do when in office, was to sign this executive order. We view this as presenting an unfair challenge to biological girls who wish to join sports teams. The Mississippi Fairness Act would bar biological men from competing in women's sports in Mississippi public schools. I have 3 young daughters of my own. Many of you have heard me talk about how much enjoyment we all get as a family from watching them play ball. It gives them opportunities to use the talents that God blessed them with. But it's not just about winning and losing. It's about the lessons that they learn while on the field. It helps them learn how to work together with their teammates. It helps them learn how to communicate, not only with their teammates, but to build relationships with other girls around the country. And it is where they have formed lifelong friendships, both with girls on their teams and with girls on the teams with whom they are competing. I am proud of the stand Mississippi is taking on this issue with the passage and ultimately the signing of the Mississippi Fairness Act. It sends a clear message to my daughters and all of Mississippi's daughters that their rights are worth fighting for. I'd like to personally thank Senator Angela Hill, Representatives Becky Curry, Stacey Wilkes, Jill Ford, and all of these men and women that are standing behind me. Lieutenant Governor Hoseman, Speaker Pro Tem White, all of the individuals in the Mississippi legislature who stood up for our girls from Mississippi. This legislation will work to create a fair playing field for the female athletes of our state. Senate Bill 2536, the Mississippi Fairness Act, is now law.